Welcome to World Talk Brief. So let's dive in. China's in the middle of a massive and kind of contradictory green revolution.
And you can literally see it changing the landscape in places like the Kubuqi Desert.
Yeah, huge solar farms are popping up, turning barren land into powerful energy sources.
And while the U.S. has been stepping back on climate goals, Beijing is really stepping up.
But what's really wild is just how fast this is all happening.
Get this, China has installed more solar capacity than the rest of the world combined.
But you know, this incredible growth has led to some major problems, like huge oversupply.
In fact, China's top solar companies could lose billions because prices have just collapsed.
And it's not just economic, there's a human cost. In Yunnan, tea farms are disappearing.
Farmers there are terrified of losing their land, saying it's happening without their consent.
Then there's Anhui province, where a collapsed coal mine flooded everything, creating a disaster.
But they turned that disaster into an opportunity, one of the world's biggest floating solar farms.
Still, for people like Mrs. Guo, who lost everything, this progress feels very different.
Okay, so this brings us to a huge global dilemma. The world needs China's green tech.
I mean, just look at this. A single facility in China makes 1 out of every 7 panels worldwide.
So you see the problem, right? The West is frustrated, but needs those cheap panels to go green.
So how can China be a green leader and the world's top polluter? It's running 2 races at once.
And this really shows the paradox. Coal still makes up the vast majority of its power.
They have to power a massive economy with coal while building a new green grid to replace it.
That's why experts say it's not if we should work with China, but how.
Subscribe to the World Talk Brief for more clear, thoughtful explanations. World Talk Brief, news explained without the noise.